Hello my loves, it is time for empties. My box is full, so we need to empty it out of my beauty empties. Empty it out of my beauty empties, is that words? I don't know. Sentences make sense in my brain, but not when they're coming out of my mouth. That's a new thing for me. Actually, it's not a new thing for me. It's a consistent life thing for me. But empties, we're doing beauty empties. So I actually have a few things here that aren't empty that I'm throwing away. I've got more. So let's talk about them first. Olay Regenerist Revitalising Cream Cleanser. Number 7, Lift and Luminate Dual Action Cleansing Exfoliator. And Software Daily Cleanser. So I bought these not that long ago. I did a video, if you want to know like my in-depth thoughts on these, I did a video discussing them. It was about drugstore cleansers, sort of like, I suppose, revisiting drugstore skincare after not using or buying drugstore products for a very long time. And look, moral of the story is, had a bad experience, not doing that again. These all, look, I bought this one knowing it was a cream cleanser and being okay with that. These two I purchased not realizing that they were cream cleansers because they don't say anywhere on the packaging that they're cream cleansers, and not being okay with that. I don't actually like cream cleansers, but because I was trying to do, you know, a fairly broad review of products that I could find at the drugstore, I decided I had to have at least one drugstore cream cleanser, and because I have dry skin, it just felt right. Anyway, I didn't sign up for this shit, and I don't want them. I actually think I don't think any of these are good products, so goodbye. This, I just threw this in here today because yuck. This is from Bumble and Bumble. It's a Shine On and On finishing spray. Look, to be fair, this is probably 50 years old at this point. I'm currently going through a I don't want to style my hair after I wash it phase, which happens, you know, I would say at least once a year. But this time I'm kind of trying to ride it out and like just love my hair as it is. So every now and then I've been pulling out a product from like my hair styling stash and seeing how it works on my natural hair, if it does anything. My natural hair, I mean, this is sort of the natural wave that it gets. You can see a little bit frizzy, it's a bit dull. So I thought maybe a shine spray would be really nice. I remember loving this product. Anyway, I sprayed it in and I was just like, yuck. I feel like, I'm gonna have to wash my hair after this. And like, I washed my hair, not last night, the night before. So she's clean. It doesn't technically need a wash, but now because this has made it all like, it's not even shiny, it's just like stringy and it looks greasy, it looks dirty. That's what it looks like. It's disgusting. So I threw that straight in the empties tub because I don't want to use it ever again. Goodbye. Elemis, I missed this. It's the Pro Collagen Energizing Marine Cleanser. I bought this, was it last year? No, I think it was like November. Was it last year? No, surely not. I'm sure it was the year before. I bought this along with the, I don't know, there's one in a pump bottle. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, I've still got a little bit of that left, but this one is done. I was really trying to like get everything I could out of this, because then all I'm left with is drugstore cleansers. And if you watch that video, you know I hated them all. I had a terrible reaction. I have played around with a couple of them since, and one in particular definitely like just triggered. But like, it's just bad. It's really bad. Anyway, I'm gonna have to buy some decent cleansers, and I don't know if I would buy Elemis again. I really liked this one, so maybe I would. I think what upsets me is that you can only get, in Australia, you can only get Elemis at Mecca now. And once upon a time, if you just kept an eye on the Elemis like promotions, you could often get a whole bunch of like little samples and stuff, or gift with purchases, but like Mecca doesn't do that. So anyway, there's that. I don't know. Will I buy it again? Maybe, maybe not. Clinique Moisture Surge Face Spray. I quite liked this. I used it mostly as like a hydrating layer after washing my face before I went in with my serums. It was enjoyable. I'm not buying any face mists for quite some time. I'm trying to work through my stash, so maybe I would buy that in the future, maybe not. I don't know. By the time it comes around that I can like justify buying face mists, I'm probably going to want to try new stuff. Uemura. I feel like I've had this in my empties before, and potentially I put it back in my shower because there was a whole bunch that it, like the pump didn't pick up. The pump, I would say the pump is not that great on this because there was a lot of product left in it at the bottom. So if it's been in my empties before, it's coming back because I finished it ages ago. This tub of empties has taken me a long time, I can tell you that much. I like this. Really nice. I have enjoyed Uemura hair care. Wish it was, well, to be fair, I feel like the Uemura hair care is actually quite easy to access in Australia. I think you can get it at Sephora, if I'm remembering correctly. But also I might be remembering incorrectly because I haven't been into a Sephora store in, I reckon it's been a year, a bit over a year. Baby cotton buds from Daiso. I love these. Whenever I go, like if I'm running out of these and I'm going to Daiso to pick them up, I pick up a bunch of them. These are, I don't have a baby yet, and I don't think I would actually use these on my baby, to be fair. I use these for makeup, cleaning up like little makeup boo-boos. They're really small. They give you nice precision. I like them. A container like this lasts me a really, really long time. I'll continue to buy them. As long as I'm applying makeup to my face, I will probably have a packet of those on the go. These are from Eyelure. They are the Luxe Solitaire lashes. I'm actually wearing them today. What I do with them is I take one strip and I cut them in half, and then I wear them as like a half lash because they're too big for my eye. Like even the half lash, it actually covers, I would say, like 2/3 of my lash line. I've got really small eyes. I have to do that with all eyelashes, to be fair. But these Solitaire ones, I just love the shape of them, and they're not too long, which I find most false lashes, like strip adhesives, they're just like, they're too long this way. Not only are they too long this way, but they're like too big. I don't need it. I don't really have that much real estate. I've got big like brow bone real estate, but I don't want my lashes fucking up here, okay? Oh, here. This was fun. This is from Davines. This is the More Inside Primer Spray. So this is a primer. It's for natural shine, anti-humidifying, or anti-humidity, sorry, and bodifying effect. I don't know if those are words. So this is, I mean, it's a priming spray for like styling your hair. I don't mind it. It took me a very long time to finish this up, but I do have one gripe with it, which will kind of tell you why I wouldn't try this product again. But you guys know I love Davines and I will try pretty much anything from them. I felt like this left my hair feeling too textured and a little bit like it had too much grip. I'm one of those people, like, I like to be able to run my fingers through my hair and I like it to feel soft. If there's too much grip or texture, or, you know, like my fingers get stuck in there, I have a bit of like, I don't know, it's one of those things I'm just like, oh, I can't stand it. I have to wash my hair and fix it and all that jazz. But in saying that, it was good for like helping to hold a curl, or get like, if I needed to sort of, you know, if I was trying to wear my hair up and I had some bits that were a bit like stubborn, I needed them to have some texture to keep them in place. It was good for that. But yeah, I'm just a bit of a no texture hair girly, which I don't know. That's just me. Oh, my favorite brand that I can't pronounce, Sachajuan. These were the scalp shampoo and conditioner. I actually really liked these. So these were just minis. I think I got them in a beauty advent calendar years ago. And these are 100ml bottles. They took me forever to finish up. I have so much on the go in my shower in terms of shampoo and conditioner. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing with my life. Having fun in the shower, that's what I'm doing. These were really nice. I liked them. I would say that the conditioner, probably not really enough for my hair when it's like, it's dry and it's shitty and it just needs extra moisture. But these aren't designed for that. These are designed to like treat your scalp. Now, the problem with the conditioner is I don't put conditioner on my scalp. Unless I'm like really struggling with like dry flaky scalp and I'm like desperately trying anything to you know, try and fix that, then occasionally I'll put conditioner in my hair or like on my scalp, but I don't tend to do it because my hair is really like, it just sits flat on my head, like it has no natural body. And I mean, it is what it is, and I just do what I can do to sort of manage that, and not putting conditioner on the roots of my hair is one of those things. So I don't really know if like the scalp conditioner is helpful, but I did like the scalp shampoo. I don't know if it really did anything magical, but I can say like I've had these in my shower for months and months now, and I just use them sort of on and off with other products. Like I rotate them into my routine every now and then. And I haven't actually had any major scalp issues for quite a while, which is nice. So I don't know, are they effective? Possibly. That's all I can say. Sol de Janeiro Bom Dia Bright Cream. So I really, really like Sol de Janeiro skincare products. I'm just going to put it out there. Like the body moisturizers, I kind of love them. I think my favorite is still the original. Bom Dia Bright, I didn't mind. I don't love the scent. I'm going to put it out there. It's probably my least favorite scent. I don't think I've smelt them all, but so far this is my least favorite. Now, this is supposed to be a retexturizing body cream that's supposed to reveal healthier, smoother, brighter looking skin. So I don't know if I can really say that it did that for me. I definitely felt like my skin was nicely hydrated, but like I wouldn't buy this again. If I'm going to spend money on this, I'm going to try one that I haven't tried before that interests me, or I'm just going to go ahead and buy the Boom Boom cream because I fucking love that. I love that Boom Boom cream. I love the scent. I love the texture. My skin loves it for hydration. Like, give it to me. But this one, I wouldn't buy it. Skin. Let's do some skin. What have I got? That's something I'm obviously throwing out. That's something I'm throwing out. Let's do these. Augustinus Beta, the Rich Cream. So, I've never purchased this because she's expensive and I just would not. I mean, maybe I would if I was like Scrooge McDuck swimming in my money, but that's not me, unfortunately. Look, this is okay. I've got it in, I think I've had like 3 bottles of this, and I may even still have one kicking around. And I've got them all in beauty advent calendars. Now, I think what I don't like about this is that I feel that it is extremely overpriced for what it is. It's quite a thick moisturizer. So when you pump it out and you like start to, you know, massage it onto your fingertips to then massage it into your skin, because that's how I apply moisturizer, it feels quite stiff. And then it kind of, I don't know, it's almost like it releases some sort of watery or slightly oily substance, which then makes it slip a little bit easier on your face, but it feels quite stiff. when you're putting it on. There's something weird about the formula. This is meant to be their hero product. It's got something in it called TFC8. I don't even know what it's meant to do for your skin. I didn't see it do anything amazing. This is a 15 ml bottle, and I kind of expect, like, how much does this retail for? I gotta have a look. Fucking hell, man. So a bottle this big, you can actually buy a 15 ml bottle. In Australia, one of these little bottles retails for $153 at Mecca. If I'm spending $153 on a bottle of moisturiser this small, I expect it to change my fucking life. I'm not even joking. And it's not like that at all. It is fairly hydrating, but also not like, I did a K-beauty haul recently, and I've got like $20 moisturizers in there that are, what are they, like 80 ml tubes. They're gonna last me probably like 4 or 5 months of daily use, and they are more hydrating than this. A full size of this, so you can buy a 100 ml bottle, which is like their largest one. It retails for $859 in Australia. I would never pay that kind of money for this product. I wouldn't. Like I said, if I was Scrooge McDuck and I'd never tried it before, I probably would buy it just to try it out. But like, I'm not going to sing something's praises when it's that expensive. Like, I don't care if your TFC8 like trademark crap is meant to change my life. Like, it just doesn't. It does not. I'm actually curious what this TFC8 is. It's called a Trigger Factor Complex 8. It's a proprietary blend, which obviously, of natural amino acids, high-grade vitamins and peptides inspired by over 30 years of research. It guides key ingredients to the skin, creating an optimal environment for cellular renewal. Argan, avocado, and evening primrose oils, rich in essential fatty acids. They effectively reduce moisture loss while soothing and strengthening the skin. There's also hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. Like, I will say, do love me some vitamin E. Recently bought this. Might explain why this is so stiff, because this is stiff as well. But this tube, 30 mils, I think it cost me about 20 bucks, 20-ish, something around there. You need the tiniest amount, and yeah, it's great. Like, I friggin' love it. All of the ingredients that they've mentioned in there, I'm just like, bitch, I don't need to pay $158 for a tiny bottle that, like, I burn through this. If I use this morning and night, I burn through it in like probably not even a month. Here's a cheapie that's actually a winner. First Aid from Fourth Ray. I'm pretty sure this retails for like $12 US or something. Hydrating Priming Moisturiser. Great. Really hydrating. Lovely. Also preps the skin beautifully for makeup. Love it. Currently have a bottle or a tube open now, and if I was making a Colourpop order, I would probably chuck a couple of these in, especially if they had a sale and it made them like, you know, $8 US each. Love it. Only downside of this is the tubes are small, 32 grams. Go through that really quickly. Here's something that's even better for dry skin. This kind of is expensive, to be fair. Well, not really. I mean, it's not $153 for 15 mils. It's usually about $40-ish for 50 mils. Fundamental Watery Oil Drop from Dear Claire's. Love this stuff. It's not really an oil. I'm sure there's oils in it, but when you put it on, like, your skin just goes, thank you, and you're good. Super hydrating. Really, like, gets in there, and it's like, let me do the work deep down. Love this stuff. Love it so much that I recently purchased another bottle of it. And I probably will always keep a bottle because I know that I can fall back on that if anything else is like going to shit in my beauty routine. Let's do some more decluttery bits. Quick Brow. This is a 2-in-1 tinted brow lamination gel in light. I'm not into tinted brow products like tinted brow gels. I like a tinted, you know, I'll give me a colored pencil or a whatever, but my gel, it's got to be clear. All right, it's got to be clear. I know I'm not going to finish it, so she's getting decluttered. Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Setting Mist from from Colourpop. I felt like this was a little bit burny. She's not for me. I don't like her. Goodbye. Mecca Max Night Duty Hydrating Overnight Jelly Mask with vitamin E and ceramides. No, I did not like this. Not hydrating. Ooh, I'm dropping things. Not hydrating enough for this girly. I'm next level hydration. This is I'm a teenager hydration. Girl Boss Demi Matte Lip Cream from Australis. This was in my project pan. I used it for a quarter and I was just like, you know, we're not keeping everything that I tried to pan this year. I'm going to finish the things that are awesome, which one of them I did. I'm going to get rid of the things that I feel like I won't be able to finish, and I'm going to hold on to the things that I'm really enjoying, just didn't have time to finish. So there's that. From Chantecaille, this is sad. Oh, let's all cry together. Perfect Blur Finishing Powder. Look at the packaging. Look at it. She's beautiful. Will I empty this out and press something in it? I don't know. She's baked in there. I don't know if that's really... We'll see. I don't know. Anyway, this looks yellow on my skin. And it's sad. So, I can't make that work. From Paula's Choice. This is the oil-free moisturizer with vitamin B3 and blueberry. It's for blemish-prone skin. This is not for me. So I think was it last year? Maybe last year, I can't remember. Sometime in the distant past, I made an order through Paula's Choice and I was looking for moisturizers at the time for my very dry skin. And I think Paula's Choice had... no, I was going to say it was a gift with purchase. It wasn't. I'm sure I actually paid damn money for these. They had like a little pack of, you know, a whole bunch of their moisturizers, and because I wasn't really sure what to buy, I picked a couple that I thought were safe bets, and then I got the mini pack to have a bit more variety to try. This one, goodbye. Not for me. My skin's too dry. From 3 Concept Eyes, this is the Style Nanda Plumping Lips in Rosy. So again, this one was in my project pan. I finished her. She's all done. Loved this. Gorgeous. Very easy to finish. Very easy to finish lip products that I love and adore and I can reapply throughout the day. Didn't mind the Girl Boss. It just wasn't an absolute fave, you know? These things happen. Also, Paula's Choice. Look, this is another one that came in the little pack and I'm working on a couple now. This is a Barrier Repair Advanced Moisturizer with Tripeptide 5 and ceramides. I think I actually bought this in a full size. Look, this is a funny one. So I pulled this sample out recently when I had an impaired barrier and I was like, oh my God, I've got like, I'm bottom of the barrel with my skincare at the moment. I was waiting for a K-Beauty order to arrive desperately. Like every day I was praying. I was like, please, Makeup Jesus, your girl needs serious help. Make the posties move faster. And I was using this. Now, the first few nights that I used it, we were good. We were Gucci. Everything was fine. And then it works. It actually, I have to say, if you've got an impaired barrier, this does help. But then I continued to use it because I was like, I'm not having like half a tube of like a sample moisturizer hanging around for any significant amount of time. I'm finishing it. It burns my face. It burns my face. And I don't know why. It shouldn't, but it does. Fixed my barrier and burnt my face. Would I buy it again? No, I wouldn't. when I had the full size, I'm pretty sure I said the same thing when I reviewed it. I don't really understand it. I mean, it works and it helped me, and I'm very grateful for that, but also it's weird. So there's that. I have more lashes. Wow, I've been busy with lashes. Glam by Manicare. These are pre-glued lashes, natural. Oh, Elsa lashes. There we go. I don't know if I still have these. This is what my lash collection looks like currently in use. Are these in there? Maybe. Did they end up getting thrown out? Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? From Eyelure, I have the Nightfall Matte Black Fibers. Again, I don't know. Look, these are my favorite, okay? The Solitaire Luxe are my favorite. I have backup boxes of them. Sometimes I end up with other lashes just from other sources. And I try them, and if I like them, they get used until they're no longer usable. Fourth Ray Glisten Up Mix. Why is this looking so gungy? I think this was okay. I don't know. I feel like it's been a while. It was obviously in my project pan. Was this in my project pan last year? I don't know. Anyway, done. Would I buy it again? No. Because if I absolutely loved it, I'd be having the memories. Something I do love, and I've loved it for a long, long time, Moroccan oil. This is just the hair oil. It's a mini one. I used this traveling here and there over the space of like 15 years. Not really. It feels that long, but it wasn't really. Great stuff. Love it. I have a lot of like the Davines oil, which is kind of my preference at the moment. I'm also using the Ghost oil from a brand whose name I can't recall. If you know, you know. Really nice. Would I buy this again? Yeah, possibly, maybe. But also, I probably like want to try new stuff as well. So there's that. I have mint bombs from a brand called Flabois. So these are like individual hair masks. Great for travel. I've got 3 of them in here. These are in my project pan this year. So far I've finished up 3 of them. For me, it's actually 2 to 3 uses in there. So, you know, that's nice. I like them. I like them a lot. I don't know if they still make them, but they made a milk bomb version. And they're actually my favorite because the scent is very, like, nostalgic for me. It's just, yum. Makes me happy. Actually, look at this. There's another one. I've got 4. That's 4. Wonderful. Go me. Swispers Soft and Strong Makeup Pads. I feel like I hated these. I feel like back in the day, Swispers were like the ones. Like their seams were really tight. They didn't fall apart. They didn't have like bits coming off them. And now I feel like they've gone to shit. I think I bought these because I was having a bit of like an internal tantrum about shitty quality cotton pads, and I bought these thinking, listen, Swispers never let me down. Yeah, they're more expensive, but at least I don't have to deal with, you know, cheap cotton round bullshit. And then I hated these. So that's good fun. To be honest, I probably won't buy them again. In the past, like for the last, well, not the last couple of years, but prior to moving to Perth, in Melbourne, I would buy my cotton rounds in bulk from a beauty trade store. And the quality is sensational. And they're really affordable. And they last a long time. But since moving here, I haven't really established myself with like beauty trade store. Well, that's a lie. I've established myself with 2, but I haven't been to visit them. So yeah, there's that. My fault. Laziness. Whatever. Moving on. I'll get there eventually. Maybe we'll make a trip this year. I have the Grown Alchemist hand cream. I didn't like this. This was one of those hand creams. It infuriates me. I'd put it on and then my hands felt drier afterwards. Don't we love that? I love that. That's like personally one of my favorite things in the whole world. MAC False Lashes Mascara, also one of my favorite things in the whole world. I love when I put a mascara on and it does nothing for me. It brings me so much joy. Now we're going to stop the sarcasm and we're going to talk about something I genuinely did enjoy. This is a One Day Tattoo Real Lasting Eyeliner from K Palette. I quite like these. Brush applicator, mine's getting a bit, look, mine's done, okay? I pushed this to the ends of it, end of its ability, to the end of its ability. And I have to say, she went pretty far. Like, I had this on the go for a long time. I've cracked open, I think this is, oh, it is a Japanese brand, yes, made in Japan. Well, made in Japan, yeah, I'm sure K Palette's a Japanese brand, right? I'm just going to assume it's a Japanese brand. And the reason why I mention that as being like important to me is because I'm currently using Uemura eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. Chef's kiss. I do love J Beauty, like their makeup. Oh, so good. Haus Labs. This is a Myth lip liner, Demi matte lip liner. I just don't really love the color, to be honest. I think it looks really nice, like on, like swatched on my skin here. But once it's on my face, I think it's too pink. It's too like generic rose colored. I feel like it looks like there's some beautiful like earthy brown tones in there, but they don't come out when it's on my face. And I don't like that, to be perfectly honest. Give me more nude. IBD Building Gel in Cover Pink. Really love this. It's a one and done kind of product for me and I miss it. I don't know if you noticed, but I cut all my nails off. Well, yeah, kind of. I cut them back and then I took off the gel overlay and I was like, let's just see how my nails go. I lasted like not even a week before bad things happened to me, basically. My poor nails. So I just whacked on like an overlay to stop them from being damaged because I literally abused them. But I have to say, I miss the Cover Pink because the Cover Pink just makes them look a little bit more finished. So there's that. But I'm trying to finish up some of my other like soft gel overlay products so that I can then buy some Korean ones. And maybe Japanese. I don't know. I've been seeing some brands online where I'm like, oh, I think I want to try this. But yeah, I can't justify it when I've got like 3 bottles. I mean, one of them's almost finished, so that's good. But you get what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying not to have excess shit. I don't need 20 bottles of like soft gel. I'm one person with 10 fingers. I don't need that much. I have a Bouquet Beauty face sponge, makeup sponge here. I love these. These are gorgeous. I got a black one, which I'm still currently using. I loved the color of this burgundy one. These are fantastic. If you want to support an Aussie brand, Jacob has Bouquet Beauty and he makes these sponges are great. Absolutely gorgeous. I also have this. We just got, look, we're at the dregs. We're at the end. I'm excited. My desk is covered in crap. These are heated eye masks in a yuzu scent. They are lovely. I really enjoyed them. You got an itch, Miss Frey. You ran like the devil was after you. 1-1 Skin. This is a Y Theorem Day Cream. I don't know. It was... Look, I put it on my face and it was a moisturizer for a day and that's it. I have nothing else to say about it. Vital Perfection Uplifting and Firming Cream from Shiseido. Kind of the same deal. One single use, like I can't say much about it, but I finished it. And that's it. My Empties box is empty and everything here is going in the bin and or recycling. Well, not and or, but bin or recycling. Wherever it belongs. That's it. My empties are done. I don't know. It's been a while since I did an empties, hasn't it? Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, I'm leaving it there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to let me know if you have decluttered any crap that you just hated recently. And let me know why you hated it, because sometimes venting is really good for the soul. And let me know if you finished up anything that you absolutely love and adore and would buy 1,000,000 times over, because it's a sensational product and it deserves all of the recognition that it can get. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to say a massive thank you to my channel members. Love you guys all so much, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.